Hello, in this video I would like to demonstrate the use of the grade calculator for my CIS 2010 classes. When you open the file, you'll see that all the blue numbers are zeros. That's what you started with in the class. As you start to earn points from homeworks and tests, you will input your scores into the blue numbers and some things will change. So let me give you a quick demonstration on that. So in this case, we're going to assume that you earned a 64 on test 1, a 74 on test 2. You earned 100% on the SAP project. And then on all the other work, you earned 100s on every hands-on activity, and you earned an 80 on every grader project, except for the last grader project you forgot to do, so you took a 0 on it. And it's now week 10. You're wondering, how do I have to score on week 3 in order to pull my grade up from a 62 to a C or a B? This is why I hand out a grade calculator instead of just calculate your grade, give it to you. This will let you see what you need to score on tests and other activities in order to hit the marks that you want. Let's pretend that you hit we'll call it a 40% on test 3. Well, that moves you well into C range. You should, and probably with a 38, you could even still pull a C. Yep, no problem. You barely have to study for the third test in order to hit a C. So you don't have to kill yourself. Now the question would be, if I really want to kill myself, can I pull a B? Well, let's put in something like an 88% here instead of a 38%. That would be 50% more on the test. Yeah, if you can pull an 88% on the third test, you've got an 80% in the class, you've got a B. Let's say, though, that you only hit a 78. And you say, oh, I'm 2 points shy of a B. Well, now what have I got to hit on the final? I know I have to hit above a 74, or I'm sorry, before a 64. I'd want my 64 to be my low grade. What if I get a 70 on the final? You're borderline. So to get a B in the class and erase your 64, you'd have to get probably a 72 to get yourself. Yeah, 72% would get you into that B range that you need, with 79.5 being the cutoff, which would round it to an 80, which would earn you a B. You see the demonstration. So to recap, test 1 accounts for 20% of the possible points in the class. If you earned a 64% on test 1, you get 64% of the 20 possible points, so your points earned was a 12.8. If you come down to a hands-on, let's say you only got a 66%, there were 0.25% of your grade depended on your score on Chapter 1, Hands-on 1. You earned a 66%, so you earned, of the 0.25% possible, you earned 0.165. And all this spreadsheet does is, once you've inputted all your scores, it adds everything up, all these scores, and it'll kick out a final grade down here in D20. Now, that's great for at the end of the semester. What about in the middle of it? If you go to sheet 2, you can see week by week exactly how many points out of 100 total in the class, how many points have we earned either through tests, SAP, or the homeworks. So at the end of week 9, we have had the opportunity to earn 47% or 47 points of the total points allocated in the class. This cell here calculates what percent of the 47 have you earned, and then column D should give me a grade. The reason it's not is I'm not actually into 9. I've fooled with this for demonstration purposes. But you can see at the end of week 8, I had earned a 77.53 in the class, which is a C. If you have any questions, what I'd like you to do, fill out this part of the worksheet with all of your scores that we have up until that point. So it's only about week 9 right now when I made this demo video. Don't put anything in for weeks for SAP. We don't have anything for that. Fill in everything you've got, and then look at your overall score in the highlighted yellow cell, and then shoot me your spreadsheet and also your question in an email. Thanks for your time. Have a great day.